Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. I'm a 33-year-old zero-based cashless budgeter and stuffer. And today we're going to be doing my unstuffing for the first week of November. So if you're new here, I get paid through PayPal. I do all my transactions on my PayPal debit card, and this is just pulling the money out of my envelopes so that they match what's in my envelopes online. All the bills in my envelopes are prop bills. So just making sure things match up. My cat is being a nuisance, so give me 1 second. Okay, the cat's been kicked out. I now have a nice little scratch on my hand, but we're just gonna roll with it. So today we're gonna be doing, like I said, my unstuffing for the first week. So let's just go ahead and get started with my variable expenses, see what we're gonna pull out of here. We don't have a ton of transactions today, which is nice. It's good to not be spending a lot of money, especially when I didn't make a lot of money. But first thing we're gonna pull out of, I don't think I have change in here. I don't have change in there. Do I have change in here? Can I do gas? Yes, I can do gas. So I spent I spent $26 at Sheetz to fill up my tank on my way to visit my friend. So we'll pull that out. So 20, 5, and 6. That leaves us with 50, 100, 10, 15. Wait, what? 51, 10, 15, 20. We got 120. I don't know. My brain glitched. I'm tired today. I've been watching Slow Horses, so been staying up very late to watch that. And then my body wakes me up at 4 a.m. regardless of whether it's the weekend or if I've been up late. Then $5 is going to come out of spending for drinks and a snack that I got from the vending machine at work. So we still have $5, $7, and $9 in spending. So that's spending. And then let's go back and see if we can pull out Crochet by Jamie. So I need to pull $13, which I'm not going to be able to do. So I'm going to have to break. Yeah, let me do a 5 into 1, 2. These bills are sticky. 2 2s and a 1. There we go. All right, so we're pulling out $13. This was for yarn that I bought to make my grandma's sweater. And 13. So 2 and 1. I just needed a second skein of yarn to be able to make her a whole sweater, not like half a sweater. People generally appreciate an entire sweater and not just like sleeves. So we still have $27 left in Crochet by Jamie. No, that's wrong. The Crochet by Jamie money was the yarn that I bought for the gift my coworker is giving her daughter. The bag. I spent $13 on that. The $10 comes out of gifts because that's what I'm making for my grandma. So that counts as gifts. All right, let me put that. Maybe you organize a little bit here. And then let's go into my high priority binder. So let's pull out that gifts money. Got $10 for my grandma's skein of yarn. So we need to update the tracker. It is still the 9th for me. 125 is what we should have left. So put down the 10, and we have 1, 20, and 5. All right. And then we're going to go into my low priority binder. I spent some money at a concert that I went to with my friend on Friday, so we need to pull that out. I spent $9 on parking and $10 on a pretzel with cheese. So we're pulling out $19. So yeah, I'll put down the 20 and take back a 1. And then we're not going to count that until we do the next condensing. Oh, forgot to highlight. So gifts, and then my Michael's transactions is done, and then my shindigs is done. Okay. So let's go ahead and add this up, see how much money we should have in the tray, see how much money we do have in the tray, make sure that those are the same. So $73 is what we should have. Okay, and we have 20, nope, geez, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 10, 2, and 1. Perfect, $73. So next thing we're gonna do is go to my roundup challenge and add my change in there. So I only had 4 transactions, obviously. And then 3 of them had digital change. So I am adding the 75 cents, 65 cents, and 42 cents. And then I also had a $5 Atlas Earth payout. So we're adding $6.82. And I fear that there's something wrong here because I should have more than that. Oh yeah, I went through and I like looked at all of my envelopes online, and I actually had $493.59 in here. I don't know where the extra dollar came from, but it did. Because all of my other envelopes are right, so I must have just like missed a dollar somewhere whenever I was doing my budgeting. But we are going to add that $682 to the $493.59, and that is $500.41. So it means we should have $500 in here now. So we're gonna add $8 to here, because I did not add that one in. 5, 7, and 8. So we should have 500. So 1, 2, 3, 50, 4, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 90, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 500. Which means that we get to do a reallocation today. So I'm going to erase my tracker later, but I am going to subtract the 500 now. So that leaves us with 41 cents. And then let me go ahead and put these bills away and we can get to reallocating, which I'm very happy to do because my envelopes need a little love. So first thing we're going to do, let me put everything else away. While we're in this binder, let's go to 52 cats. And we are going to do $50 in cats. So the highest cat available is 31. And then that also means we can color in the 19. And that'll be the $50. So let me get my act together real quick. Ooh, let me not burn myself either. Okay, so we're adding $50 into the 52 cats. Give that a little boost. Throw money all over the place. Okay, and then for cats, my children's emergency food vet fund, they're going to add $20 there. Corner's folded. For my home improvement fund, we're going to add $20 to that. For medical, we're also going to add $20. And then for month ahead, we're going to add 30. So 10, 20, 5, and 30. $30 to month ahead. Okay. So that's all we're going to do in my my long-term savings binder. So then let's just work backwards and we'll go into my low priority binder. So we're gonna skip back to hair. I need to break a 20 into, or a 50. Oh my God, 100 into some 20s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna add $25 to hair and lashes, which is really just hair. I don't ever save up enough money to get my lashes done. So that's 22, 3, 4, 5. Into hair and lashes. So that got a nice boost. I am still aiming to get this done in December, or I am aiming to get this done in December now. In shindigs and shenanigans, I need to make more change. So we'll take the 100. We'll do 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Okay, so we're gonna pay back this IOU. So that is 20, 30, and 5, and she's gone. Put that off to the side. No more IOU and shindigs and shenanigans. Feel very good about that. Travel is gonna get a nice bump. We're gonna add $50 into travel. It's doing okay, but since I am saving up for a pretty big trip, it'll be pretty expensive. So I just want to give it a little something. Now let's go into my high priority binder. See what we can add in here. So car maintenance. Let's add. Hold on a second. Let me do some math real quick. Okay, I did the math. We are good. I just thought that I messed up on how much I was adding to each category because I did pre-plan this. And then it looked weird, but I have a lot of 20s, so we're okay. So we're gonna add $50 into car costs. So we should have 405 in here. 20, 40, and 50. We have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 405. That feels good. I am likely gonna have to get new tires whenever I get my inspection done. And I have a month and a half to save up for that, so that helps a lot. Debt payoff, we're gonna give 50 as well. So we'll go ahead and color in 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so that gets 20, 40, and 50. And we should have 130 in here now. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 25, 130. And then everything else in the tray is gonna go into festivals. So that should be 150 that we're adding to festivals. Which should bring us to 250. So we have 1, 20, 40, 5, and then this should be another 5. So we should have 250 in here now. So we have 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 220, 235, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 250. That makes me feel a lot better because that is halfway to my Lost Lands ticket. And then obviously after that, we have to save up for EDC, which is a lot of money. So I feel much better having that done, taken care of. Or not taken care of, but like boosted. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know if the money went the way you thought it was going to go for the reallocation. like if the categories that I added the money to were what you expected. I think this was a little bit different than my normal reallocation for this envelope because I put more into like my lower priority envelopes, which I don't normally do. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video, and I will see you tomorrow for Savings Challenge Saturday.